Here is the countdown to the championship. It's neck and neck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and we got a photo finish.
I'm sorry. That's all I can say. A wild and exciting finish to the famous July 4th hot dog eating contest on New York's Coney Island. Local hero Joey Chestnut setting a new record, downing 66 dogs in 12 minutes, upsetting the perennial champ from Japan. Keep in mind, I was not in the race. Most of America, though, thrilled. My next guest, sickened. MeMe Roth of the National Action Against Obesity says it may seem like fun and games, but the contest sends exactly the wrong message. What's the message you don't like?
Where is Cool Hand Luke when we need him? He's the only one who's allowed to have an eating contest and look good.
Well, what's wrong with this?
You know, we're at the point where it's sport reflecting life. You have to eat 66 hot dogs in 12 minutes to impress anyone. If you did a cutaway right now to Dodger Stadium to the all-you-can-eat section, it wouldn't look very different from good old Joey Chestnut.
It's a silly contest, and Joey doesn't look obese to me. He's doing all right. He must have a worm or something, but he looked great.
True enough. It's hard to understand how their insides can handle that. I don't think we'd want to follow them around about 10 minutes after that event.
All right, so on July 4th, no barbecues for you. What do you do?
Yeah, you can have a barbecue.
What are you eating?
You know what I did today? I went running along the Hudson River with my husband, and that's the kind of thing that we like to do. On Mother's Day, I'll usually do a fun run with the kids.
And you stop by each hot dog vendor along the way, didn't you?
No, I think that what we need to do is, you know, we've had 231 years of independence, and if we want to reflect on that, there are other ways to do that beyond just making absolute pigs of ourselves and teaching our children to do the same thing.
Oh, but this is a silly contest,
Agreed.
and it gets a lot of buzz, and Nathan a lot of PR out of it.
Yes.
And this is a time of year where Americans eat hot dogs and hamburgers. Now, they're not going to eat 66 of them all the time.
Right.
So why are you making a big deal out of it?
You know what I think? Have a hot dog, maybe have two, but make sure you're not getting the kinds that are full of synthetic hormones, nitrates, nitrites, all of these obesity and disease accelerators. So have a hot dog, but have one.
So you're saying,
maybe on a whole grain bun.
All right, you're saying eat in moderation.
Right.
You know, as you're eating a hot dog, maybe run a lap, but basically that's it.
Maybe not right after, but we found out that in America, our favorite pastime is now eating junk food. Some studies show that people prefer eating junk food to having sex. I think you and I can both agree that we don't even want to understand what that thinking is.
Why can't you have sex and eat junk food simultaneously?
Chocolate has long been involved in that. I think we're digressing, though. I think we're digressing.
All right. But I can see the emails coming to me. So you're saying, look, just use a little common sense, but you're not indicting people who are having hot dogs, right?
No, eat a hot dog, but try to eat one on a whole grain bun.
You haven't recovered from this thing, by the way.
You're allowed to make America's children and teenagers fat, but you are never allowed to say it out loud, and that is a problem in this country.
No, but what you were no.
Yeah?
You're covering up what you said. What you said is that the fatter contestants didn't deserve to win on American Idol because they would. Yes, you did, and don't lie to me.
No, look at the tape. Look at the tape.
I did look at the tape right before I came up here, which I didn't. But exactly, what's wrong with that?
Here's what I think.
You hate fat people.
No, that's
yes, you do. Do you have a fat friend? Do you have a fat friend?
Benjamin Franklin, obese and amazing. Should we
Benjamin Franklin is your friend? He's dead.
You're right. He's not a
lie.
No, you know I come from a long line of obesity.
I know. That's your story, and that's why you're trying to liberate yourself.
Obesity.
All right.
But yeah.
So go ahead.
But let's talk about that. But you went back to American Idol. It wasn't that someone who's overweight can't win. The problem was everyone was using this person as an example of the perfect image of fitness and good body image.
No, they weren't.
Yes.
They were just saying, has a great voice. You're reading too much into it. Has a great voice. They weren't saying, hey, this person is Jack LaLanne.
No. Truly, they were saying she had great body image and a great sense of her body and loved her body when she would do interviews talking about loving to eat junk food and having two creme
Here's my
brulees
prediction,
instead of
Mimi.
one.
Someday, you're a beautiful young woman right now. You run the heck off. I know you ran to the studio to come here. You're going to get fat. My prediction is you are going to get fat. I think you're going to hate yourself when you do.
I would hate getting fat. Neil, come on, what are you doing to me? This is no way to spin the fork. You're killing me. You're killing me.
But here's what I'm saying. There are a lot of, say, slightly overweight people who listen to you and say, who is she to tell me I'm worthless? Because you're telling them that they're worthless.
No, what I'm telling them is to wake up and take care of yourself. Live a long time and feel well while you're alive. You've got to do better with your body, take care of it, stop eating the junk food. And you know what? There's hardly an American who would willingly go an entire day without eating. We, too, should not go an entire day without a little bit of exercise. 30 minutes walking could be the difference
Good
of
advice.
diabetes
Good
or
advice,
not.
Mimi. Very good advice.
Okay.
Have you tried the yodels in the green room? No?
Maybe
All
after.
Right. Very good seeing you. Have a great fourth.
Thank you.
All right, he took 12,000.